Hello YouTube, welcome to Tandy Garage and welcome to another episode of fixing creaks and rattles on my BMW G20 chassis. And as you may see, this is a silicone grease from Honda actually, and Honda Shin-Etsu silicone grease. And because today we are gonna talk about some creaks on our sunroof, and I know it's a dreadful topic and issue for a lot of our G20, G2x owners, because the sunroof somehow just very problematic in terms of rattles and creaks noises, abnormal noises in general. So I'm gonna just be doing a quick video today to quickly address where we should be lubricating with the silicone grease I showed you earlier. Today we don't really need a lot of tools, if any at all. But I'm going to put the silicone grease that I use to its Amazon link to the description below. But just know that I'm currently Amazon affiliate, so when you use the link to purchase some of the items that I have posted, I get a small commission out of it, and just letting you know. So first of all, we're just gonna put it into vent position. And then I'm gonna jump out the car and talk about where to grease. And now that the sunroof is at venting position, it's revealed some of the grooves here or weather strip here that you can grease. But before you do lubricate it, you wanna make sure it's clean. Use some all-purpose cleaner. Ideally not alcohol, simply because this is rubber and alcohol doesn't really like rubber. It's not really compatible. It may age it prematurely and it may crack and then you may have leak. So ideally not something that's too aggressive. Maybe even soapy water, it's gonna be okay. You just want to make sure it's free of dirt and grime, and just clean here along the line and all the way. And what I would use is just wear some gloves and then apply some of that Honda Shin-Etsu silicone grease onto the glove and then smear all around the entire weather seal in here. You can do so easier when it's in venting position, or you could also do it as when the sunroof's open. Obviously you cannot grease over here, you still have to open up the sunroof anyways. So just know that. Grease all up in here, open the sunroof, and then grease the front part. And after you have done that, I want to talk about the sunroof shade. So I'll bring back up a little bit. About there. I'm just going to hold it down and then wiggle it. Listen to this. That's the exact noise that I hear when I go over bumps. And this is actually the contact point where the sunroof shade is sitting up on its rail, and it's rattling when it's going over bumps with a movement like that. I want to assume at least it's the contact point in there and not the actual sunroof shade itself. So what I'm gonna do is to put some silicone grease as well onto the rail so that it kind of like jams up that contact point so that it doesn't rattle as much, or at least gonna muffle the sound of it. That's unwanted noises. So hopefully that's gonna be the fix. But regardless, it's still good to lubricate your sunroof guide or rail because, well, it needs lubrication because it's in moving parts. Unless you never use a sunroof, then you may not have this problem. Or else lubricate the guide, lubricate the seal, and make sure you have a long-lasting rattle-free sunroof and sunroof shade. And that's it for this video. If you miss out on the intro of rattle fixing on my G20, I'll link up the video somewhere here in the info card as well as down in the description. You may want to check that out. I go over tools as well as why do we have rattles in cars in general, not just the G20 as well, and material used in the entire series. And we have the entire series for fixing rattles, creaks, noises on my BMW G20. So stay tuned and go over the playlist if you encounter some of these rattle, creaking noises issues. Or not, you can always do them as preventative repairs or improvements. So that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it and learned how to deal with your sunroof rattle issue and that it has solved your issue. So yes, that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.